Have you ever sat through a sermon that made you feel like you were stuck in a time warp? Like the preacher was using the same phrases and styles from, say, 20 years ago, and nothing felt like it was new? Nothing felt like it was fresh? Well, I've been there, and I've been frustrated and disappointed by circumstances like those. Years ago, I would eagerly look forward to hearing a particular preacher who was, in my estimation, one of the best. But recently, when I heard him again, something had changed, or rather, something had not changed. His delivery was exactly the same as it was years ago, and that was very disappointing. And that's when it hit me to do this video, because even great preachers can fall into the trap of not growing. Here's the reality: the skill of delivering sermons has limitations and restrictions. If you recognize and address these limitations and restrictions, then your effectiveness and your connection with your listeners will increase. But if you don't, then you will stay stuck and your listeners will move on from you. There is no getting around it. Certain delivery practices or phrases or styles have a limited lifespan. And if you want to remain impactful, you must update your approach. That experience with my admired preacher got me thinking, and I realized how easy it is to get comfortable believing that because we're delivering truth, the delivery itself does not need improvement. But here's the thing: no matter how powerful the message, if the delivery does not resonate, the message will not stick. And sometimes, even without realizing it, we can alienate our audience. So how do you upgrade your preaching delivery and stay fresh and relevant? Here are 5 practical suggestions that I believe will make the world of difference. Pay keen attention, especially to the third suggestion. Number 1, if you want to improve your preaching delivery, embrace contemporary language and communication styles. See, language evolves, and so do communication methods. It is important to maintain the integrity of the gospel message, but using overly formal or outdated language can alienate your listeners, especially younger ones. So consider incorporating more conversational language without compromising the depth of your message. And this will make your preaching more relatable and engaging. Always keep in mind that the best sermons are those that people can resonate with, relate to, and remember. Don't preach to impress, preach to inspire. Number 2, if you want to improve your preaching delivery, then integrate storytelling techniques. Jesus was the master storyteller. He used several parables to convey important and deep truths. You can do the same by weaving personal stories or current events or vivid illustrations into your sermons. See, when you bring your sermon, when you bring your message to life with real world examples, you capture attention and help your audience to relate to the message on a deeper level. And that's why you need to engage by incorporating storytelling techniques. Number 3, and pay attention to this one: if you want to improve your preaching delivery, upgrade your nonverbal communication. See, just as verbal communication needs updating, so does nonverbal communication. Body language, facial expressions, and eye contact, they all play critical roles in preaching delivery. Now, while words convey meaning, your body language can help to convey feeling. If your posture is stiff, or if you're not engaging with your audience, even the most profound message can fall flat. So make sure your facial expressions match your message. Keep your body language natural. Eliminate those over-rehearsed movements, and don't forget genuine eye contact. Trust me, these subtle improvements make a big difference in how people receive your message. Number 4, if you want to improve your preaching delivery, seek feedback and stay open to growth. Sometimes we're not the best judges of our own performance. Sure, we can tell when our sermons are not up to par. We can tell when something went wrong in the sermon. Immediately as we are through, or even while we are preaching, we can tell. But we're not the best ones to assess our sermons. So getting outside perspectives, that is key to real improvement. So be proactive with this. Ask someone you trust, maybe your spouse, maybe a colleague, maybe a friend, a mentor, or even members of your congregation. Seek for honest, constructive feedback. And remember, this is not a debate or defense of your sermon. It is just being open to listening to constructive criticism. Then you make necessary adjustments and watch how your preaching will transform. Finally, if you want to improve your preaching delivery, learn from others. When it comes to growing and improving, I find that watching or listening to great preachers who are known for their delivery can be extremely helpful. And I suggest the same for you. Pay close attention to how they use their voice and what their body language is like, how they connect with their listeners. Then think about how you can use similar techniques while staying true to your own unique style. Remember that growth is always important and should be welcomed as part of your preaching journey. Every little improvement you make not only helps you, but also makes you better at touching people's lives. So keep aiming for excellence. Believe in the special, unique gift that God has given to you, and you will see your preaching improve and you will thrive even more. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on preaching and sermon preparation. And while you're at it, check out my other videos on sermon preparation and delivery, and also watch my 1-minute devotional shorts and be inspired. Until next time, let's keep growing together.